Hello and welcome to the Trump Inauguration Special Edition of Fake News with me, Nicholas De Santo. The news program I call fake news, but the premise is true and sometimes even the punchline is true. So you be the judge. Wherever you are in the world, this program reaches you in your local time. This is indeed a very special day as I am on the verge of reaching 70,000 subscribers and Donald Trump is starting his second presidency. So please subscribe to my channel and recommend it to your friends. Your subscriptions give me clout when I talk to comedy promoters and producers who think they understand comedy, but they understand it just like Kamala understands border control. And we are rolling. Today we witness history in the making as this is the first presidential election where the outgoing president is happier about the result than the actual incoming president. Donald Trump ran a perfect campaign. He secured the endorsement of some major backers. The most famous and powerful of them, of course, will be present at the ceremony, God. After the attempt on President Trump's life, it was obvious that God himself had endorsed him. Of course, God saved President Trump, but even God couldn't save the head of the Secret Service. There were female agents who appeared clumsy and unfit. So the head of the Secret Service, Kimberly Cheetle, had to answer for that in the US Congress. And she said that in their applications, these women had said they were fit. They had also said that they were good at emotional stability, debating logically, and opening jars. Of course, the transfer of power is a hectic business. Biden administration worked round the clock tirelessly to wrap up the job and tie the loose ends. For example, there were some weapons that they had forgotten to leave for the Taliban, so they had to be sent back to Afghanistan. Also, there was a $10 million bounty on the new Syrian leader Ahmad al-Shah because he used to be an Al-Qaeda and ISIS commander. That bounty has now been revoked and he will receive his pardon and Presidential Medal of Freedom by mail. The Biden administration also worked tirelessly to secure the release of hostages from Gaza, and just yesterday, thanks to the Biden administration efforts, 3 hostages arrived in Israel, and also yesterday, thanks to Biden administration, 1 million Mexicans arrived in the US. You're watching Fake News with me, Nicholas De Santo. More stories to come, but first, people often ask me, how do you come up with such funny, smart routines? Well, maybe not often enough, but people often do ask me, how do you look so much younger than your age? Well, first, I never smoked. And equally important is moisturizing and a good skincare routine. That's when Tiege Hanley comes in. I think it's Tiege Hanley. There's an accent there on the E. Tiege Hanley is the sponsor of this video and they offer simplified, no-nonsense skincare for men. I recommend you start with their level 1 or the essential routine, which covers all the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of all the grime and dirt on your skin. A 2 times a week scrub to exfoliate and remove all those dead skin cells. An AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun, and a PM moisturizer to keep your skin hydrated and healthy throughout the night. I'm more serious and a TV personality, so I also got the eye cream and the firming face serum to firm your skin. Of course, don't just take my word for it, try them for yourself because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring this video. You can click on the link in the description to get 40% off your first skincare system and a free gift. Plus, as a member, you will get 20% off all your future purchases for life. So don't wait, click on the link to start your journey today. Tell them I sent you and you tell them by clicking on the link tiege.com/Nicholas De Santo, link in the description. Go check them out. Shortly before the inauguration, Donald Trump said he wants to make Canada the 51st state. That was good news for Hollywood A-listers who had been threatening to move to Canada, but now they have a good excuse as they can say, hey, Canada is in the US, so I'm not going anywhere. Now, reacting to the story that Canada might become the 51st state, Puerto Rico said, hey, wait a minute. President Trump then said he wants Greenland. He offered Denmark a purchase or an exchange with the US island. Reacting to the story, Puerto Rico said, "Now, are you kidding me?" President Trump has also announced big plans for the world peace and security. He has vowed to make the world safer. Well, not everywhere, of course. Venezuela will become a lot more dangerous. Democrats now have to rebuild and reorganize. Until recently, their frontrunner for 2028 seemed to be Gavin Newsom. But now he has dropped in second place, slightly behind Luigi Mangione. I'm not going to dignify that lowlife by showing his picture. So there it is, just Luigi Mangione. Of course, there's a lot to be investigated about Los Angeles fires. One problem was that fire insurance is so expensive, and as Donald Trump enters the White House, the price of fire insurance is set to rise even further due to a surge in demand from Iran. Many foreign dignitaries are present today. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer couldn't make it, though he's very busy building concentration camps for British people who like or share Elon Musk's posts on X. President Xi of China will be arriving in a balloon, and President Milei of Argentina will attend as well. Tomorrow, President Milei will be visiting the US Department of Education, accompanied by a big high-level Argentinian delegation and his chainsaw. That's it. That brings us to the end of this special edition, inauguration special edition of Fake News with me, Nicholas De Santo. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I wish you a very good 4 years ahead.